This episode of the podcast is brought to you by Raja, California. Please follow Raja, California on all major streaming platforms, including Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, and SoundCloud for all your audio engineering and producing needs. This episode is also brought to you by Truth Be Told. Truth Be Told is the greatest league coach and streamer from the San Diego area. Follow him on Twitch and reach out for all of your League of Legends needs.
Midfield, 40, 30, cutback, 20, 15, 10. He is gone! We got to clock in every drive today. Let's go. Do your job. Give him a chance. Let's go. Keep it going. Hey, we playing to win right here, fellas.
Welcome to the Mecca Betting Academy with your hosts, Christian Graham and Stone Wilson.
Yo, what's up, Mecca Betting Academy, where master bettors are made and bookies want to run the fade. Bust out those notebooks because class is in session. Yo, what's up, Stone?
What's up, CG? How you feeling today, man?
I'm chilling, brother. I had a good day with the Mac plays, you know what I'm saying? 3-0 on the day.
Yeah?
Yes, sir. Had Eastern Michigan, Central Michigan, and Miami, Ohio.
All your
against the
picks?
spread. Yes, sir. 3-0,
Okay,
baby.
okay.
You already
See
know.
it in the books.
You already know, boy.
Well, to be honest, man, I'm kind of a little far-fetched away from the Mac. What is it?
Mac action?
Mac action.
Or Maction?
You know, I'm kind of thrown into this college football picks, but, you know, I'm doing my due diligence. For the last 48 hours, I've been fucking cramming my brain with college football. But, you know, I'm pretty excited to tell you what I think about today with all of my picks. So let's get it popping.
For sure. Yeah, let's do a little recap of kind of just like where we're at on the year. Kind of just like where we were last week. We had a really tough last week. So yeah, I'll let you get started on that.
Okay. Well, I'm going to be completely transparent here with all the listeners out there. College football, I'm not going to say is like truly my true forte. I've been trying to get better at it. I'm going to be completely honest. I've been listening to a whole bunch of fucking cappers, and they've been fucking me. I'm just going to tell you the straight truth right now.
You blaming the cappers, bro?
Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to blame the cappers. But right now, with the Mecca Betting Academy, I'm going to let you know right now, I am your professor. You are my student. I'm going to tell you what you need to do. I'm going to give you the material to succeed. And from here on out, you're going to take my record, and you're going to hold me accountable. But I'll let you know how I'm going right now with my recap. I'm going 31-43 at an embarrassing 42% win rate. I'm just under 20 units on the season. I'm trying to get myself acclimated with college football, but I'm going to turn it around right here. And I'm excited with what everything has to come for.
I feel it, man. Yeah, I was doing pretty good against the spread all season, all up until last week. Still down on my units though. All my big plays lost last week. So I went 8-10 against the spread last week. 42-41-1 on the season up until this Maction today. We're recording this on a Wednesday, by the way.
How are you doing for the majority of the NFL season? I mean, not the NFL, the NCAA.
The majority of the NCAA, yeah. So I'm down about, I think, 25 units on the season. Like I said, I'm 42-41-1 up until tonight. So I'm 45-41-1 as of tonight. But they were very small plays on these Maction openers.
And just let you know to all the listeners out there, CG likes to take big units. If he's on an upward trend, he's going to take the upward trend. If he's on a downward trend, he's going to chase his losing. So he has big balls. I'm going to tell you that right here.
I'm going to take y'all with me, for real. For sure. Well, let's hop into these college six-pack plays for the week. All right. So we'll have you start off, Stone.
You want me to start off?
Yeah, we'll let you kick it off.
All right, I'm going to take two ranked teams. This is coming from someone that's trying their best to fucking analyze the college football picks. I'm going to take number 9 BYU -3 at number 21 Boise State. Now, just because I've been losing and mindlessly following the capper does not mean I haven't been watching the games. BYU and Zach Wilson is one of the teams that shitted on my Houston team when I had that bet in at +4.5 a few weeks ago.
For real.
Score ended up at 43-26. But all I can remember from that game, I've never watched a BYU game. They're 7-0 now. All I can remember from that game was that Zach Wilson's picture was on the screen. The announcers are talking about him all the time. This kid looks like a 18-year-old stud. In his picture, he's like, ah. He has my last name too, and I see the stat line right next to him. I'm sitting on the couch, 25 years old, and he's like really making me feel like I haven't been doing shit with my life. I've been hearing that this kid's been on a Heisman run. And I know we have Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, all in that conversation. Now we got a kid from BYU in the Heisman candidate conversation. Mm-hmm. I'm going to bank on that. Playing Boise State at home. The stats are kind of in my favor, too. I got BYU. They're 5-1-1 against the spread in their last 7 games. 2-0 against the spread on the road, which they're playing at Boise. 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games against Boise State. And in their last matchup, they actually beat Boise State 28-5 when BYU had their 3rd string quarterback. I think Zach Wilson is definitely in a boom or bust situation here. Kid has a chip on his shoulder, always been like downgraded. And now he has his opportunity, 7-0 with BYU. I think he's going to ball out, man. I think he's going to be the deciding factor.
Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know, man. This game is real tough to cap, honestly. I see you pointing out Zach Wilson, but they're 1-1 straight up against Boise State, with both of those being away games. BYU going on the road to Boise in their last 2 games that they played. Last year, they were road dogs +7 on the Smurf turf, which you can't underestimate, bro.
Fucking Smurf turf. Yeah, I know
Boise
about that.
State on the Smurf turf
is insane.
Let me tell you, 96.9% win rate over the past decade.
I know, I don't want to hear it.
Straight up. Now you have them as a fucking home dog.
A home dog, man. I think Zach Wilson. My name is Stone Wilson. Just to let you guys know, I think he's got it. I think he's gonna get it done.
I don't know, man. I might have to fade that one. I think I like Boise in this position. Just that Smurf turf, bro. Mm-hmm. Like you can't see anybody. They stay hidden, bro. They stay hidden on that field.
Yeah. The last game, who did they play? They were wearing all blue uniforms. Mm-hmm. Couldn't even see them. It's crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
Are you worried about the aspect that BYU has not played more than 1 road game this year, and they're going against a real good home team, top 25 ranked team?
I do understand that. I know BYU hasn't played anyone in their matchups, but I'm just not buying it. I watched Boise State's film. I don't really like their D-line. I don't think they're going to get enough pressure on Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson's a flashy player. I know you guys get on me about like loving flashy players, but I really think this guy's a real deal. I think he's going to get it done.
What do you think about the line only being 2.5?
Line 2.5? I like it. I think they're going to cover by at least 10.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. What makes you bring it all the way to 10, bro? That's pretty hefty.
I don't know. I think they have Zach Wilson. Let me tell you about Zach Wilson. I know I'm all over Zach Wilson's nuts right now, but let me give you the stats on his national rankings. He's 3rd in yards attempt at 11.2, 3rd in passing touchdowns, so at 19 touchdowns, 4th in passing yards, 5th in passer rating at 198, and 6th in completion percentage at damn near 75%. I think he's going to ball out. When I watched that Boise State defensive line, they couldn't do shit against all the teams that they played against. I'm locked in at BYU with this one. Let's go, boys.
Let's get it. For sure. All right. So for my number 1 pick on the college 6-pack, I'm riding with the Boston College Eagles -14 versus Syracuse.
I like that one a lot.
That's an away game.
Yeah.
They're on the road. They just had that tough loss against Clemson, where they should have won that game, honestly.
You really think so?
I mean, honestly, Vegas really wanted Clemson to still be in the CFB, so I feel like they kind of had to let them get in. You know what I mean? They had to let them get that dub. Came back in the second half. Just to show why I support Boston College. Last November, Boston College was a dog on the road, won outright 58-27 against Syracuse, and this year they just showed up. Boston College is 5-2 against the spread, 2-1 against the spread as an away team, while Syracuse is a 3-4 against the spread and 1-3 against the spread as a home team. So, I mean, to me, Like, it's a no-brainer. Syracuse actually covers more games away than they do at home.
Well, you got me. I'm definitely not going to fade you there again with Syracuse. I loved how Boston College performed against Clemson. It really gave me an eye-opener. I feel like they executed in the first half. I think they're a very dynamite team. I like Jerkovic. I like the way he plays. He got some wheels on him, too. He's a big boy.
I don't really like the only thing that I guess could kind of like oppose this view is kind of like that hangover angle, where like they just like they had all their eyes set on this Clemson game and they came out firing and they came up super short, but that could also give them all the motivation to just go out and just ball out.
And
you know what I mean?
Unleash
just
on the
straight
Syracuse team.
unleash.
What's the public on in this game?
I believe the public is on Boise or on Boston College. Yeah, on Boston College. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how much money is on that. If you want to pull that up, Stone.
Yeah,
You think the possibility that everyone's taking Boston College because they look so good against Clemson? Do you think that's scary?
I don't think so. I think that, just the fact that they ball out. Like, they ball out all the time. Like I said, they're 5-2 against the spread this year. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who they're playing against.
So we have 48% of the tickets on Boston College and 69% of the money on Boston College.
Okay. Yeah, I still feel like Boston College is the play here. They both played, Syracuse and Boston College both played against Duke. Boston College was on the road, against Duke's home turf, won by 20, where Syracuse, got their ass beat at home. Against Duke, lost by 14. And when I believe the spread was like +3 at home, they were a home dog. I had like pretty fat money on that. I'm pretty sure I lost like 3 units on that play. So I'm just looking to fade Syracuse, all day right now.
We also have a buddy named Mateo. Yeah, we normally call him the parlay god because that's all he does. No straight bets. But Mateo, this guy, every single parlay he always has the opponent team against Syracuse in that lineup. And he's hitting a lot, so.
That's what I'm saying. They're like, 1-3?
Dog shit
at home. Yeah.
I would probably take first half too. Boston College always comes out swinging.
Yeah.
I think first half's a good bet here too.
Like,
along with the full game.
Just look at home, like against Wake Forest. They got their fucking ass handed to them against Wake Forest at home, 14-38 last week. So you're telling me that a team that just put on like a pretty dominant performance in the first half with the Boston College Eagles, like that they can't cover a 14-point spread when Wake Forest just ripped their ass apart?
No, definitely.
Like,
I got Boston College here too.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's get moving on to the second pick.
For sure.
I'll start it off again.
Yep.
All right, we got a big game here. I got number 1 Clemson -6 at Notre Dame. I know a lot of people are going to fade me on this one. I know a lot of people are. I'm very scared about that run game. And I see you guys smiling, you guys looking at each other. You guys love to bag on me. But
hey, that's bold. That's bold taking the number 1 team
it is
in
very
a primetime
bold.
game.
That's your favorite team too. And
Bro,
we got
there's
Rashawn
no-
here with the Clemson keychain, man. I just feel the energy. I just feel it coming.
There is no sunshine in this game.
I know there's
He
no
already got ruled
sunshine.
out from the fucking COVID. He
I
caught
know
the
there's no
19, man.
sunshine.
He caught the
But
19.
All right, tell us why. Tell
that
us why.
true freshman quarterback, DJ. Let me look at his name so I can pronounce it right. Uiagalelei. DJ Uiagalelei. Yeah. He's a fucking stud. I'm gonna tell you that right now. This kid is a fucking stud.
That's pretty good pronunciation. I have to
know.
say,
I
though.
was practicing the whole time at home. The whole time I was watching college football. I was listening to the commentators. They're actually pronouncing it really, really well. But then when I read his name, I got kind of confused, and then I ran it back, and then I truly myself feel like I can pronounce it really well. DJ Uiagalelei. I think he's gonna be not the determining factor, but I think enough to get past this Notre Dame defense and this whole team here. I know Clemson's defense is a little shit, but I think Clemson in such a big game like this, they're going to be able to hold off. That last game, Clemson versus Boston College, they came down from an 18-point deficit in the second half, and I believe they only allowed Boston College 66 yards with 0 points in that second half. From what I took from that last game against Boston College came out fucking swinging. And like you said, you like Boston College in the first half. I think they executed every single play perfectly. The 2 touchdowns that they caught, I don't believe the second one was in the first half, but the first one where Zay Taylor caught it over that one defender, she was nasty. I'll put that in like a 5% probability catch. The other touchdown on the other side of the field, same probability. Tip ball, caught it by the feet. I think everything was working extremely well for Boston College. But even with all that going on, I believe that DJ Uiagalelei had so much composure. I think the whole team just regrouped after halftime. Changes in the defense and the offense. I think everything worked out perfectly fine. I think they're gonna smack Notre Dame.
I actually agree with this pick. I like this pick a lot.
You
But
really do.
I think one thing you're missing.
Wow.
I think one thing you're missing is when you talk about Clemson, you don't talk about just the offense. You talk about the defense.
No.
What scares me is that the defense is missing some key players. They're missing 2 linebackers. They're missing defensive linemen. But you're also not even talking about Travis Etienne, the best running back in the nation. You didn't mention him once.
Yeah, I know I didn't mention him once. I think we were just talking about this too. Travis Etienne really reminds me of Alvin Kamara. Very versatile in the passing game, running game. Dynamite player, going to be a future first-round pick, 1,000,000%. But you know who else I think is going to be a future first-round pick? DJ Uiagalelei. Bank on that.
Oh, my God.
And also the fact that they have 1 extra week of practice with their backup quarterback. That COVID thing came out last minute last week. So they struggled a little bit, but Travis Etienne blew the game wide open.
He really did. And another thing with
I don't
that,
like this pick, dude. I feel like
let me say one thing real quick. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but here, that 90-yard fumble return with the exchanged handoff. Those are one of those things that just change the game and just make it look super lopsided when it really isn't. It's just a mental error. I think if Clemson cleaned up those little mental errors, it's gonna be a fucking landslide all the way to the end.
I think Notre Dame here, dude. Notre Dame, they're only allowing 6 offensive touchdowns on 6 games in the season. I understand, like, Clemson is obviously number 1 for a reason, but they don't have their best player on their team right now, the future number 1 pick, Trevor Lawrence. And on top of that, Notre Dame's defense is number 15 rushing defense in the league right now in college football. 99 yards. They're allowing 99 yards per game. And so I feel like maybe if Travis Etienne can exploit that, they have a chance. But I don't know, man. I don't think Ian Book gets enough respect for what he's done at Notre Dame, and now he's playing against baby Cam. Like, I don't know. I feel like this is just Vegas just trying to push the line just so that they can get, more money on Clemson, and that Notre Dame is just going to take it at home. They're a road dog or home dog, dude.
You bring up Ian Book. There's a few things I want to say about Ian Book. I brought up a few stats. Ian Book in big games seems to have a negative trend. I'm going to say a few things here. Against Clemson in the playoff game, he completed 50% of his passes for only 160 yards and no touchdowns. Last year versus Georgia, he threw 2 TDs and 2 costly interceptions that cost the game. And last year against Michigan, he only completed 32% of his passes for 73 yards. I think a few chokes here and there from Ian Book is going to turn the whole game around. Could be a possible landslide. Like I said here, I think they covered by 10 again.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. I think I just like my favorites that much.
All right. Well,
all right.
I'm still, like, to be honest, to be completely honest, like, I think I'm gonna advise people to just sprinkle a little bit on the money line, taking a home dog without their best player. I feel like they're just getting major disrespect right now, and like Notre Dame is just one of those really balanced teams right now, whereas Clemson, they're only offense heavy. Their defense does not show up. Like they showed up against Boston College, which is not even close to Notre Dame's caliber.
Yeah.
I would say just take it as a teaser. Tease Clemson as the money line, and then tease the under, because it's going to be a defensive battle. They're not going to score 40. Clemson won't score 40 against Notre Dame, but they'll come out to win.
We'll see. All right. So for my number 2 pick, I'm taking the SDSU Aztecs versus San Jose State Friday night home game. Give me my alma mater on the motherfucking -9.
Wait,
I think I got it at -9.5 actually.
-9.5.
Yeah, -9.5
So
at
you
home.
graduated from SDSU, right?
I mean, technically, technically, I still got one class left, but you know, who would have fucking knew, you know? But
Who would have thunk it?
who would have thunk it, to be honest? But yeah, give me my SCSU Aztecs, Friday Night Lights, bringing it back. I mean, they're at home, but it's more so a neutral field. Not that they're in LA with Qualcomm getting torn down. Yeah, I just feel like right now, and I believe last week they announced that they were gonna have limited fans over there. I don't know how or why, but yeah, I guess there's supposed to be limited fans at the contest, which is a bonus for SCSU. Hopefully we get that student section rocking. You know.
Were you ever there at the games in the student section?
Oh hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How rowdy
Every
you
time
get?
every time I went, like, I bet fat on my text too. Every single time, dude. Every single fucking time. I had like live bets on them against like Stanford last year or 2 years ago. I think I was still in school. I think it was like 2017 or something like that. But that shit was fucking fun, dude. I miss going to those tailgate games and stuff like that and just like getting rowdy as fuck.
I really wish I went. I never really went. And, you know, I came from Mira Mesa. I'm from San Diego, too. I just never went to college, FYI. But how poppin' did it get in the Qualcomm Stadium? Like, how much of the stadium did it get filled up?
I mean, with the SCSU games, they were mad fucking crazy. But with like,
because they were popping. They were
with the
ranked
Chargers,
when you were
bro,
there.
the Chargers
Yeah.
were fucking weak there. But I mean, like, fuck the Chargers nowadays. But yeah, man, like, give me the fucking Christmas bells. The Christmas is coming early with the bells in the backfield. Both Chance Bell and Greg Bell leading the backfield. They're just straight fucking monsters, man. Greg Bell coming out of Chula Vista. He played at Bonita Vista High. They're just straight dogs, man. He transferred from Nebraska. He's just a straight fucking dog. SCSU 6-1 against the spread in their last 7 games against San Jose since 2013. Now SCSU is just a fucking top fucking ranked defense right now. They're fucking amazing. They're just balling out on both sides. Last year they covered on the road at San Jose State, -7.5. And yeah,
How's San Jose State looking like right now?
San Jose State's looking pretty nice this year. But I just believe in San Diego State right now, man. Like, they have the number 1 ranked defense, only allowing 3.34 yards per play.
Sheesh.
Only 2 offensive touchdowns allowed
Oh my.
in their last 2 games. I mean, they started the season late. You know, they only have 2 games under their belt, but yeah, give me San Diego State -9. I think that the running game from the Bells are just going to be fucking ringing, and they're just going to be fucking scoring, running it down their throat. Defense is going to hold it down. Like I said, only allowing 3 yards per play. Like, you know, I feel like it's going to be no contest.
Sounds good, man. I might have to tell you on that one.
Yep.
All right, sweet. So let's get into our number 3 pick on the college football slate. I got number 23 Michigan, -3 at number 13 Indiana. Brandon, how you feel about that one?
Run it,
I
bro.
don't think I like this one.
You don't like this
So
one?
let me hear you.
Run
All
it.
right, I'm gonna tell you straight up.
Run it.
All right, so we got 2 Big Ten rivals here with Michigan and Indiana, and I don't give a fuck if Michigan lost to MSU or if they beat Penn State. I don't care at all. Not saying that I don't like them, because I do. I do like what is it? I like Indiana. I like Penix. How do you pronounce his last name? That quarterback. Penix?
Penis.
I'm going to call him Penix. I think he's a fucking baller, dude. I know he was clutch in that game against Penn State. That game really came down to fucking inches. And I don't know. At the end of the day, I think I'm going to have to go with Michigan. So the biggest thing with this game is that there's a win streak of 24 games here on the line. Michigan has been beating Indiana 24 straight times. And this is dating back all the way down to 1987, I believe. And also, if I'm not mistaken, John Harbaugh is the only fucking coach I know in college football, because I have an NFL background, just saying. That's the only coach I really do know, other than Dabo Sweeney.
He's
You
on the
don't know.
fucking,
You don't know who Urban Meyer is.
He's on the fucking hot seat right now, bro.
I know he's on the hot seat, and
He's
that's
on
why,
the hot seat
and
right
that's
now.
why I'm taking Michigan right here, dude. And here's the whole thing. Michigan, coming from someone that doesn't really watch college football that much, I understand that Michigan, when you play Michigan State, you are not supposed to lose that game, especially when they come out as a ranked team, right? And Michigan State was not ranked. And how much did they lose by? 1 or 2 points? Shit show. It was a bad game.
It was
but then,
minus 20.
It was minus
21.
Oh yeah, actually,
minus 21.
We took that.
Yeah,
we took Michigan
I
State.
I took Michigan State.
Yeah,
Plus
we
20,
took Michigan.
Yeah, plus 21.
Yeah, it was like plus 21.
Yeah, I should have sprinkled some on the money line. To be honest, in hindsight, but yeah, dude, fucking Michigan, just that game. Like I said, I don't know where their fucking heads at, dude. But they need to get their head out of their ass. I think they take this one big. Honestly, Indiana, they're kind of just overrated right now, I believe. They weren't supposed to win that Penn State game. I don't even know if that last score was a score, to be honest.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
I think it was.
I don't know.
I want to say.
I had money on Indiana, so, I mean, I'm going to accept it, and I'm going to run my money. But, I feel like they weren't supposed to win that game. But yeah, I think Michigan comes out fucking firing in this one. I like that.
I really
pick a lot.
think so too. I mean, you come off a loss from MSU, and then now you're gonna have to play a 24 win streak game, and your head coach has his job on the line. You cannot lose this game at all. No class ever wants to be in that position to lose that game and be known as that class to break that win streak. It's just horrific. So I'm gonna take Michigan -3, only 3 points. I'm taking that shit all day.
The fact that Harbaugh got downgraded, went to college football to try to turn that program around, and he did. He hasn't done shit though, really, to really put them in contention to where people were really expecting him to be. I mean, he got like really good recruits just based off of his hire, but I mean, they're not in any form of contention.
How long has he been there now for? He's been there for like five years now?
Longer?
Probably longer than that. Yeah. Probably longer than that, but yeah, I mean, they're getting the recruits, I guess, but I mean, when you're trying to win games and you're losing to fucking Michigan State at home, minus 21,
absolutely
minus.
But you have to consider that conference is hard. That is
minus
a hard
21. No, you don't do that.
That's a hard conference.
You don't do that. You don't do that.
They got to go against Justin Fields. They got to go against big
I'm
rivalries.
talking about Michigan State. This is a big game. You can't lose that game.
I think
that's Battle of the Michigans. You can't lose that game.
I think this would be a fade for me. I don't think I would take a line. I think you guys are underestimating Indiana. Indiana's a great team.
I
would take the over. I would go with the over if I had to pick on this game.
To me, this is a trap game for me. I feel like a lot of the money is pouring in on Indiana. The fact that they're a home dog, and they're a ranked team. They're the highest ranked that they've been in I don't even know how fucking long. I don't even know if I have time to look that shit up because you probably have to go back to the fucking 80s or some shit.
Back down the
you got to go back to the fucking 80s or some shit. But yeah, Michigan is, I feel like Harbaugh has to fucking turn this shit around on this game. This is probably his biggest game, outside of Ohio State. Yeah, this is a must-win game. Must-win game.
All right, CG, tell me your third pick.
Was that your third pick?
That was my third pick.
That was your third pick? Yeah, I think that one's probably my favorite pick. I'm pretty sure I'm fading you on both of the other ones, to be honest.
Let me think about it. I think I'm fading you on.
I think I might have to fade you.
I got Boise and I got Notre Dame.
I'm maybe not that Boise one. I mean, I do like that win rate at home. 97 fucking percent
like
at
that
home. Since that field was constructed, and so, I mean, I like BYU where they sit right now, but yeah, that Notre Dame game just seems like it's getting slept on. But yeah, let me hop into this third pick.
Let's get it.
All right. So we got Pac-12 back this week. All right. We got Pac-12 back. We got USC Trojans minus 11 versus Arizona State at home. All right.
Tell me about it, CJ.
Let me tell you, man. These Trojans, they're going to come out and they're going to ranch these fucking Sun Devils. Let me tell you, bro. No strap, no rubber, no Vaseline.
God damn, they're going to die.
No KY fucking jelly. No fucking KY jelly. They're just going to ranch these fucking Sun Devils at home. Minus 11. Let me just tell you, opening game matchup system states teams that made a bowl in the previous season fare better at home. Since 2000, teams in their opening game at home are 244, 186, and 6 against the spread, which comes out to a 57% win rate against the spread. Trojans 3-1 and 1 in their last 5 against the spread. Against Arizona State, with only one game being at home in their last 5. They covered each time except in their one loss where they lost straight up in 2018 against Arizona State. Arizona State just lost Brandon Ayuk to the draft to the 49ers.
And he's balling.
Balling out. Just caught the COVID. Just caught the 19. Just caught the 19. But, yeah, like.
Hope he's safe. Hope he's well.
Yeah, hope he's good. Hope for a recovery. But, yeah, when you lose a receiver like that, that's gonna hurt you a lot. And as long as USC is returning 18 starters from last year, and as long as USC just gets a pass rush on Jaden Daniels and doesn't allow for the big play opportunities downfield, I feel like this game should just be a stomp. To be honest,
what side of the ball is USC stronger on?
I believe their offense is just way better.
Their offense is crazy.
Their offense is fucking nuts.
Their offense is crazy.
Their offense is fucking nuts. They do have the defensive end that's returning back. He was supposed to declare for the draft, but he's coming back. I think he's Samoan, dude. I forgot his name.
If he's
Hey,
Samoan,
CG,
it's a
yeah.
wrap.
Who's the starting quarterback for USC? Is it Fink or is it Slovis?
Slovis.
Slovis is good.
Yeah,
Slovis
Slovis
is
is
real
dope.
good. But let me tell you, I'll go all in with you. Whatever units you put, I'll put that on too. Keenan Kristen, take him. Keenan Kristen blows the game wide open. He's gonna go off this game. He's the real deal. State finalist in the 100-meter dash. He's got real speed. He's got track speed, not football speed. He's got track speed.
Track speed, dude.
Tyler Vaughns, Amon St. Brown.
St. Brown. Yep.
They're
St.
going to
Brown.
light up the scoreboard. So I'll also go in on first half team total USC over, whole game team total USC over. They're just going to blow out Arizona State.
And the
Well, if
full
you guys
game.
are gonna take it, I'm
First
gonna take
half,
it too.
they're taking first half, full game. They're just taking everything, honestly. I feel like ASU, they're also in the position right now. They're making a transition on defense. They just hired I forgot their defensive coordinator. They just hired a new defensive coordinator this year. They're transitioning from a 3-3-5 to a 4-3, a more traditional 4-3, for a better pass rush. But, with COVID going on, I don't feel like they've had enough practice time, enough experience to try to adapt to that new defense and especially that new coordinator.
Todd Orlando.
Yeah, so, I feel like with that transition, especially during COVID, like, you just don't have enough practice time to really get your team together. I feel like a lot of misassignments are going to be happening. Look for Slovis to just come out firing and just trying to exploit that 4-3 defense that he tries to bring on. And these kids just missing fucking all their assignments.
What does ASU excel at?
They have a tight offense
Throwing
as well.
interceptions.
Yeah.
They have a pretty good offense. Jaden Daniels is pretty fucking dope, honestly. But I just feel like put in this position against USC, opening game, fucking all lights are on fucking Slovis and all their starters just returning, bro. It's gonna be a wrap, bro. Give me them fucking boys Magnum. Because the Trojans are going to straight come dump on these Sun Devils.
Calm down.
-11 at home. It's fucking over.
I'm going to take your word for it. I'm going to put 3 units on that shit.
And it's like Christian said, he doesn't have Brandon Ayuk anymore. And Brandon Ayuk carried him, Jaden Daniels. So we're going to really see how Jaden Daniels plays this season without Brandon Ayuk.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm fucking saying. All right. So before we get into the Lock Doc Tease segment of this podcast, I like to give another quick shout out to our sponsors, Raja California and Truth Be Told, the other person on the mic, by the way. Check Raja California on all major streaming platforms: YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, and Truth Be Told on Twitch. He's also known as our esports specialist. All right, so to get into the Lock Doc Tease segment, my number one lock Give me SDSU minus 9.5. I believe the line moved down to -9 by now. Um, for that game against San Jose State this Friday night. Like I said, I feel like SCSU is just the way better fucking team. Yeah, San Jose State right now is 2-0 as well, but SCSU's defense, they're just fucking crazy right now. They're number 1 in college football all overall right now. Yes, they've only played 2 games, while other teams have played like 6, 7 games by now, 8 games. But yeah, give me San Diego State -9, the alma mater.
Yeah.
That's a lock, no key.
Lock, no key, dude.
Throw it. Throw that key away. All right, I'm going to give you my lock. I think you guys already know I already went off on a tangent. I'm taking Michigan -3. I'll take that all the way up to 7, all the way up to 10, man. I don't see this team losing 2 times in a row.
Yep.
You don't lose against Michigan State, and then you have your head coach on the hot seat, and then you lose. You fuck up a 24 win streak. It just does not happen. This team's going to come out and blow out this Indiana defense. They're going to completely destroy them. I got Michigan -3. I like Joe Milton. I'm going to call him Baby Cam Newton. I like the way he plays. He's a little hefty. I like the way he runs the ball. I got Michigan -3. That's my lock.
You got any bonus locks for the viewers?
Yeah, I got another bonus lock. So I'm going to take this straight off of the system indicator.
Okay.
All right, so I got Air Force at Army, 2 academy teams. I'm taking the under 41.
Are we playing over-unders, dude?
Well, I just want to throw this out here. This is what I got locked in. I got it locked in from the get-go. I had this shit on my calendar. I'm not going to miss these academy games. I'm taking these every single time. Since 2005, when these academy teams play each other, Air Force, Army, Navy, you already know the deal. When they play each other, the total hits under 79.5% of the time at a ROI of 53.7%. I'm taking the under 41. I'll take the under whatever it is. Give me the under.
All right.
Hey, can I give a lock?
Yeah,
This is
go
my
ahead.
favorite play.
All right, well,
Everyone that knows me
Truth be told,
knows that this is my favorite play. Ohio State at home,
first half.
first half.
Of
We
course.
taking first half.
You
Every-
love
Justin
that
every
time.
Fields. Justin
think-
Fields is looking to win the Heisman. He's looking to take that number 1 pick. He's got to come off firing. Not only that, he probably has the best receiver. He probably has the best receiver in college football right now. Chris Olave, straight out of San Diego, straight out of Mission Hills. I've watched him play
Did he get a little banged up, Olave?
Did he?
I thought he did.
I don't think he's hurt. He's not on the
No?
injury report that I'm looking at.
I was
right
reading the YouTube comments saying, hope Olave's all good. Maybe I may be mistaken.
Either way, Justin Fields and that team, they are going to blow out first half. Ohio State at home first half.
They also
Lock
didn't
it.
cover. They also didn't cover last week against Penn State first half. I had big fucking money on that. So I'm riding first half this week. They're not gonna fucking lose back-to-back weeks first half. To be honest, that shit's a fucking major lock to me. Yeah.
What's your bonus lock?
I'm gonna go off the systems as well. I'm gonna take University of New Mexico plus 15.5
I was liking that one
against
too.
Hawaii. After that performance I saw against Wyoming last week, which I also had big money on fucking Hawaii.
Yep.
There's no way I see Hawaii covering this kind of number. They just fucking suck, dude. They came out fucking crazy against fucking was it Fresno State their week 1, but that was due to turnovers mainly, just major mental mistakes like you were pointing out. But yeah, I think Hawaii probably covers by maybe a touchdown, or like they don't cover, but they probably win by a touchdown. But I might even sprinkle a little bit on the money line just because the odds are so fucking good, dude.
Yo, what are they at right now?
I believe it's like plus 350.
Because they were plus 15, right, on the spread?
Yeah. Let me check on that. But yeah, give me plus 15.5 on New Mexico, dude. They're gonna come out and they're gonna do work against Hawaii. Hawaii is fucking boo boo. I mean the weather too. I believe it's gonna be raining. I think it's like 66 degrees and raining over in Hawaii this week.
How often does it rain in Hawaii?
pretty sure it rains pretty often, to be honest.
I was born in Hawaii, by the
especially
way.
during this time. This is like typhoon season and shit like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, give me New Mexico. I believe. Oh yeah, their current odds right now. They opened up at plus 500, and right now they're plus 475. They do have 59% of the public bet on that money line, and I think it's just because they're trying to capitalize, just like me. So, yeah, let me get New Mexico.
All right. So let's get moving into our
Dogs.
dogs, moneyline dogs. CG, what you got for me, man?
I got Western Kentucky. Plus 225 on the money line. I thought about, giving you guys Notre Dame just because I want to I want to fade Clemson so bad.
I know you do.
Until Sunshine gets back.
Uh-huh.
But, I'm going to play a little bit more conservative and give you guys something of great value. Give me the Hilltoppers plus 225 on the money line over FAU. It's a conference game. Western Kentucky's quarterback, Terrell Pigram, is actually pretty decent. He's 8 touchdowns, 0 interceptions on the season. If this offense gets ahead early, this game should be a done deal.
Cool. I like it. I might have to tell you on that one too. But you know me, I just like to tell everyone. But here's my money line dog right here. I got Nebraska against Northwestern.
Love that
as
play.
my money line dog.
Love that play.
Okay, I know Nebraska only played Ohio State, but I feel like they played really well. I feel like they played with some fucking heart too. Even though they only have one game under their belt, it was Ohio State. And I haven't really done too much. I don't really know too much because I just kind of dipped my toes into college football. I see that Nebraska's only played one game. Northwestern played 2 games. I see Northwestern played, Maryland against Tua's little brother who looks like fucking shit.
He came out balling last week.
He came out balling.
But I mean, it's against fucking Minnesota.
Yeah,
Gophers.
against Minnesota.
They need to go back into hiding.
Yeah, but I mean, Northwestern has a fucking running back named Bowser. You know the running back Bowser. Have you heard of him?
Nah, but I play fucking all that fucking melee.
All that melee shit. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's something about it kind of just turned me off. Even though my name is Stone, I have no room to speak. But I'm gonna just take Nebraska here. I'm gonna take Nebraska straight up here.
Yeah, for sure.
We talking dogs?
Yeah,
we're talking dogs. Be true.
It's not a big dog, but give me Washington State.
I like that play.
Team is a product of their coach. They have a fantastic coach. He's an offensive mastermind, and they're returning Max Borghi. All they have to do is feed Max Borghi. They're going to light up the scoreboard against Oregon State. Give me that plus 1.5. I'll probably take the money line too, and the team total over.
Yeah, you have to take the money line for the dogs. Yeah, but I mean, also shout out to Zion Cerrone, young Cathedral alumni. Played with my brother-in-law, Sean Poma, over at Cathedral. 8th string wide receiver on Washington State. Hopefully he gets some play time this year.
He'll show out when he gets the time.
Yep. That's what I'm saying.
But feed Max Borghi, they don't light it up. I like that guy. That guy's a Peyton Hillis. He might get 1 year in the NFL, but he gonna light up the college football.
You're gonna make it matter. You're gonna make it count.
I also want to. Oh yeah, never mind. I guess the line moved, but I was gonna take Cal. They started off as a +1, or +2.5 actually, and the line moved all the way to -1. I was gonna say you could take them as a dog, at home against Washington UW. Yeah, the line swapped over. It's a +2 or went from +2.5 to -1. So. Yeah, scratch that. Can't give you a dog on that one.
But that's a good pick.
Yeah, that's a great pick. By
that's
the way,
a lot of returning players on.
Yeah,
that
and it's a part of that opening game system. But yeah, let's hop into the teas. I'll kick it off for this one. Give me SDSU -3.5, and give me Cincinnati -7.5. That Cincinnati defense, I guess I'm just riding like defenses this year. I mean, defense wins championships, but that Cincinnati defense is the real deal, just like San Diego State's defense. Both of these teams are just really good spots right now. Cincinnati is ranked 6 right now in the FBS, the highest they've been since 2009-2010 season, where they lost to Team Tebow in the Sugar Bowl. Cincinnati is 12-7 against the spread since last year. They just cover, man. They just cover games. I'm probably going to take the full game on that later on, but I'm just waiting to see where the line kind of just trends and where the money goes to. But yeah, give me them in a teaser. Cincinnati and SDSU. Cincinnati -7.5 and SDSU -3.5.
Hey, be careful saying that. Defense. Do you think defense still wins championships?
It's kind of different now, I'd have to say.
Then the last two national champions, I don't know. They lighted up the scoreboard 40+ in both national championship games. LSU and Clemson.
Bow.
Clemson against Alabama. LSU against Clemson. Clemson got that defense.
We're talking about regular season plays right here, not no playoffs right now.
Hey, you mentioned championships.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
just had to put that out there.
We got Cincinnati in rank 6 right now, man.
All right,
That's
I'm going
just
to throw in a
crazy.
little tease right now. You guys let me know what you guys think. I'm going to take SMU -8 and Boston College +5.
Who was your first?
SMU
SMU.
-8. They're playing Temple.
Yep.
I don't like Temple at all.
Temple's fucking trash.
I think they're fucking dog shit.
They're fucking straight dog shit, dude.
Who they play? They played Duke too. They got shit on by Duke. I might be mistaken, but the last game that I saw was against Tulane. Tulane absolutely annihilated this team.
They lost 38-3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They
At
cannot get it
Tulane.
moving at all.
They are at home this week though. They are 1-0 straight up at home this year against South Florida, but SMU, they're just a way better fucking team. So yeah, I like that play a lot too. For sure.
All right.
All right. Well, I'd like to give one last shout out to our sponsors, Raja California. And truth be told, check Raja California out on all major streaming platforms, YouTube, Spotify, SoundCloud, and Apple Music for all your audio engineering and producing needs. And truth be told on Twitch, also known as our esports specialist, and also the guy that's been tuning in this entire podcast. I love you guys. Thank you for sponsoring us through our first podcast series, and can't wait to work with you guys some more.
Let's get it.
Let's go. Thank you guys for listening to
Thank
this
you.
episode of the Mecca Betting Academy podcast. Please give us an honest review. Help us improve. Subscribe to the university to get your master's in
Please.
betting today.
Please
Thanks
help
again.
us improve.
Yeah,
Let's
be the master better.
bet.
I thought we had a good run. I thought it was really nice.
Let's cash.
Let's cash.